people are sitting on it. We had no space that guests had to sit on the floor. Can you imagine if you were invited to a business open meeting, a business overview meeting, and someone told you, hey, it's in a home. It's in an apartment. And the apartment's not good, trust me. You had to wipe your feet when you leave. But that's another story. But we upped our game and we went to work. And this is me as executive team leader. I'm literally presenting the business in Abdul Sharif's bedroom where he lived at the time with his mother. You can see the room is so small that I'm on my knees. There are two team coordinators today on the bed. And they're literally listening to me and I'm giving them a moving vision. What is a moving vision? Telling people where you're going to be 6 months even if you ain't there yet. You see, vision, ladies and gents, is seeing the unseen before it's been seen. So I'm telling them, guys, one day we're going to have big hotel rooms. We're going to have this and that, 5-star venues. We're going to build a big, big business. And honestly, at the time, they were a bit confused. Here's the conversation when we walked into Abdul Sharif's mother's house. Hi, auntie, hope you're well. Yeah, I'm good, boys. How are you guys? We're great, auntie. Auntie, just 4 of us. I hope you don't mind. Us 4 guys, we're going to go into the bedroom. For about 2 hours, we've got some unfinished business. I promise we don't last long. We're very quick. And that's the conversations we had every single week with Abdul Sharif's mother. And she got to a point, she said, I don't like this business. 4 of you guys go to my bedroom every day. I change the sheets every time. I'm like, auntie, trust me, we're using paper and pen, nothing more, right? And we continued building the business, ladies and gents, and we went to work and we upped our game. Our PBR started getting more packed. We started attracting more people, and this was us literally, living room started getting packed. And we did our first kickoff event, and here's what the group asked me. They said, Ahmed, where shall we do our first event? I said, how about we do it in the university that I was almost going to get kicked out of? And that's what we did. And our first kickoff event was like this. And we did it in this university. We didn't even know if we were going to get kicked out. We didn't even know if the presentation was going to last. There was the highest position in that room was executive team leader. Do you know what we used to tell people? ETT, ETL, and I used to go do the closing remarks at executive team leader. We said, ladies and gents, there's no team coordinator, there's no regional director, there's no RVP, there's no SVP, but here's the great thing. The next one could be you. And people used to get involved. And then as an executive team leader, I was running for team coordinator. Who's experienced the third line blues? Who knows what I'm talking about? And running for team coordinator, sat down in coffee shops, PBRs, I presented the business everywhere. And I started going to work. And finally, I became team coordinator. As executive team leader, I worked day by day, night by night, day by day, night by night. As a team coordinator, I worked day by day, night by night. And we started building the business. Our team started growing. They started getting excited. And that first event that we had, no word of a lie, the next week it went to this. And we went, and here's one thing I said to myself, I get it. I completely get it. I figured this thing out. And here's what I figured out. The higher you go up the plan, up in your intensity level, what happens most of the time as regional vice presidents, regional directors, team coordinators, we start to experience a bit of leverage where our team's producing without us, so we stop working and we expect other people to do what we're not doing. But here's the reality, your team's gonna operate at your intensity level. If you do ASN 1 hour a week, they're gonna do the same thing. And then I became a regional director. And when I became a regional director, I upped in my game, I went to work and I started working day by day, night by night. The next event in Rotterdam came up and I made a commitment that very next event. I took 200 people to that event with us. Our team took 200 people. Imagine this weekend you had 200 people with you, and literally the next week our event will look like this. And we went from this to this. And we went from this to this. And I became a regional vice president in Barcelona, Spain. Because of the events, because of the commodity, because of what we created.